Good morning and welcome once again to the office here at New Traditions Dulcimers and Woodcrafts in Somerset, Indiana. My name is Dan Daniels, and this morning I'm going to be demoing two Dulcimers for you, number 863 and 864. They're both going to the same customer down in Texas, and I just finished these guys. It's December 15th. It's a Tuesday, and this is 863. This is Port Orford Cedar. I really apologize for the lighting. You just can't get a full grasp on the beauty of this wood with my poor lighting. But it is really truly amazing. Port Orford Cedar. Reclaimed Port Orford Cedar. Here's the Oregon Myrtle side and master grade sides and back. Look at the ribbon and the sheen in that wood. 3-piece Oregon Myrtle headstock, and then something that was just kind of cool to throw in. We also have the strap pegs are also made of Oregon Myrtle that I turned here in the shop on the lathe. Maple fingerboard with a wenge laminate on top. 25-inch VSL from nut to saddle. Beautiful instrument. I really truly wish you, well, two things. I wish you could smell this because Port Orford Cedar really smells wonderful. And I wish you could see this better. I just don't have the lighting here in my office to do justice to these tops. It's almost as if it's a quilted maple, but it is a cedar from southern Oregon, southwestern Oregon, as is this wood. And this wood is also, the myrtle is also reclaimed. Beautiful, beautiful instruments. Tuned DAD. Yeah, I could look at these all day long. I just love the sheen of this wood. My finish is really kind of specific to us. We do a hand-rubbed oil finish, but the application is you just don't slather it on like some folks do, and you don't spray a bunch of lacquer on it. We try very hard to make sure that the sound of the wood comes through. And speaking of the sound of the wood, this dulcimer sounds a little bit like this. This one also has the 1.5 fret on it, which is a great way that folks can give that extra sound for different tunes. Norwegian wood without this 1.5 fret, it would be darn near impossible to play this song in a DAD. fret. Comes in handy sometimes. Once again, this is number 863. It is going to Texas. The customer and I have discussed a later shipment. We're going to ship it sometime in January to avoid the literal UPS crunch and crush and damage and all that kind of stuff. So this will be going down to them shortly after the first of the year. Look at that wood. And this wood is all reclaimed. So the fellow that we get our wood from out in California goes into the old logging stands, and he finds these down trees that if I get the story right, the logging equipment, the loggers would come in, build a road, and then fell trees across the road for the staging, so the trucks and the heavy equipment could run on those logs rather than in the mud of southwestern Oregon and northwestern California. So those logs are what our buddy goes up into the woods and finds those old logs, pulls them out, and takes them down to his mill in Fresno and mills them into beautiful, beautiful wood. So this wood, we don't have an actual date on it, but this wood is potentially 100 years old. It is definitely half a century, decade upon decade old from the I love looking at this stuff, from the forest of southern Oregon. And the same for the Port Orford cedar. These trees were just considered expendable for the amount of wood that was there, so they would take these trees down and make their roads out of them so that they could drive without getting stuck or falling off the cliff or any of those fun things. So there you go, 863, going to Lawrence. Teardrop, New Traditions, 25-inch VSL. Oh gosh, Oregon Myrtle with Port Orford Cedar, which is also from the same area of Oregon. 25-inch, New Traditions, Teardrop. There you go. Enjoy.